Workbooks CRM, have you just started looking for a new CRM system, or maybe you looked at Workbook some time ago and for whatever reason you didn't go ahead? Well, this is the session for you. A refresher, if you've seen it before, or for those new people, what are the essential things that Workbooks gives you and why is it different from all of those other CRM systems out there? Plus, in this session, whether you're a small business or an enterprise, this webinar will help you go from staring at those spreadsheets to making faster, more confident decisions, leveraging the data you gather in your CRM. And I'll be giving you some examples of the dashboards that you can have with Workbooks. So hello, my name is Tim Wilmot from Wizard Systems. Thanks for joining me, those of you on here live. This presentation will show you the capabilities of Workbooks CRM and what areas of your business it can address, and how my company, Wizard Systems, can help you with your CRM project. Now, we run these short presentations nearly every week, focusing on different aspects of CRM and Workbooks. And as I say, today we'll take a deeper dive, as well as a general overview of the system, a deeper dive into dashboards and reports. Now, every organization will be using CRM in different ways, even organizations in the same line of business. And everyone's got different requirements, different needs. I wouldn't have enough time on this session to go through all of the extensive capabilities of Workbooks CRM. So afterwards, if you want to have a deeper dive into Workbooks, take a look at it in more detail as it's relevant to you, we can organize more of a one-to-one session with you and go over your specific requirements. Now, if you've got any questions during this session, those of you on here live, please enter those into the question section on your meeting control panel, and I'll do my best to answer those at the end. Brief mention about Wizard Systems. We're a long-standing provider of CRM solutions. That's what we do here at Wizard. We've been doing it a long time. We mainly work with small and mid-sized companies, I would say, primarily in the UK, but also further afield. And Workbooks is one of our, well, a family of different CRM solutions that we provide. But with Workbooks, we offer a one-stop shop for all of your Workbooks needs, provisioning the product, implementation, setting it up, training as well, providing add-ons to Workbooks. But the training can be training. The training can be at your place, our place, or online, and all the ongoing support as well. So brief mention about what is Workbooks. Well, of course, it's a solid, reliable contact management system to keep a track of all of your contacts, whether they be leads, prospects, customers, suppliers, tracking your interactions with those people, reminders, activities. You're building up a lovely history of everything that's gone on with those contacts. It's also a very strong marketing tool. We've got quite a few clients that are using Workbooks to help them create, manage, and track and follow up on marketing events and campaigns. Lots of stuff in there. We have covered that on a number of our other sessions as well. And unusually for CRM solutions, we can create sales quotations as well. Many other CRM solutions will rely on an add-on to do that, or maybe they've got a very, very basic quote feature. Well, it's very comprehensive in Workbooks. And of course, being a CRM solution, you can track your opportunities and projects as well. All very customizable, I should say. Workbooks is a very customizable system. Shortly, when I show it to you, this is just an example of what the interface looks like, just an example of what records look like without any coding, without any programming. You're in control and you can customize it to your own requirements. Now, do you have in your company any customer support people, technicians, engineers? They too could be using Workbooks rather than putting things into some other application. Why not have every customer-facing person using the same tools? So we've got customer service built in. And what we're diving into a little bit today on this session is for a manager. If you're a manager, if you manage people or manage processes, or you're the business owner, then Workbooks, as well as it being a great productivity tool for your employees, your colleagues, your associates, it's a great management tool as well to help you make better decisions, better informed decisions as regards what's going on in your business and seeing what's working well and what isn't working well. Now, Workbooks is a mature product. It's been around a long time. Many thousands of companies rely on Workbooks in the UK and further afield as well. Well-established solution. It's UK based, also 100% cloud, very, very secure, a level of security that, to be honest with you, most organizations could not afford on their own. Well, let's take a deeper dive into Workbook then. Take a little look around the system and then show you some of these dashboards. So I've just logged into Workbooks here using Chrome. It will work with any browser. It'll work on your mobile device. So there's nothing extra to pay for the mobile app. Many other CRM vendors charge extra if you want to access it on different devices. Not the case with Workbooks. Very low cost of ownership, very flexible as regards where and how you log in. When you log in, it's very easy to use. When you log in, you might recognize this. It looks like your Windows desktop. It's got that familiar look and feel straight away. Doesn't need a lot of training. Everything is in a logical place. So from my start button, I've got it there up in my top left corner. You can have it along the bottom of your screen if you want to. And my task bar here and my desktop showing me shortcuts to commonly used items for me as a user. But from that start button, we've got a menu here. And depending on who I am and what level of access I've got, I can access all of these important building blocks of the CRM solution with right at the top there, people and organizations, contacts and companies that you deal with. And further down, we've got our activities, of course, keeping on top of our activities. What are we doing today? What are other people doing today? Our emails, we've got great integration with Outlook. In fact, we can link with any email application so that as you send and receive your emails, there's a basic sending email feature in Workbooks, but as you're sending and receiving your emails, they can be automatically logged in the CRM database against that customer. There's your cases. If you're a customer support person, if you're in sales, you'll be living in this section. Certainly if you're a manager, you'll be living in that section. Tracking your leads, your opportunities, your outstanding quotes, your sales forecasts, they're all there. Marketing, we're very strong in marketing and events. In fact, we've also got a ticketing add-on for Workbooks, but that's where the marketing person can keep a track of products and prices and marketing campaigns and sales leads and mailing lists. We do integrate to a number of different mailing applications, mailing platforms to allow you to really create targeted mailing campaigns. There's a financial aspect to Workbooks. It goes beyond traditional CRM. It goes into tracking financial transactions. Again, not many CRMs out there do that. And reporting in here, reporting and dashboards. We'll cover that shortly. But let's go back to organizations. Click on organizations, and I display the organizations landing page. It's a bit like an Excel spreadsheet. In fact, you can click in here and start amending data in that sort of format if you want to. But row by row, we've got summarized there all of the companies in this list, and you can create little filters to fine tune what records, what companies you see. But if I click into one as an example, just give you a flavor for what the interface looks like. All of these records look like windows. They're Windows objects. They can be minimized, maximized, resized, moved around. And this is just an example of what an organization, what a company record looks like. We've got a row of tabs across the top there. More tabs or less tabs as you want to. Here on the main tab, we've got, of course, the main information, the key information about that company. Who are they? What type of organization are they? Where are they based? How do we contact them? We've also got a mapping module as well as an add-on. Not many CRMs do that. And then a bit like the holy grail of a business application. We can bring onto one form all the information that's important for this particular user. So all these screens, all these records, all these forms, you can define it by job role, job title. So if I'm a salesperson, logged on as a salesperson here, maybe when I'm contacting this company here, maybe I want to know about sales history. What have we invoiced them? What are the orders? What areas of the business are we selling product and service into? Maybe there's a little bit of a gap here where I can see there's lots of service sales going on, but nothing in software, nothing in hardware. So maybe that's identifying an opportunity there. So bringing it all together onto one screen. But you've got all these tabs across these record types to allow you to take a deeper dive into any other more detailed aspect of that organization. And all of the other screens in workbooks are exactly the same. If I went to, for example, sales, and let's look at opportunities. What deals have we got coming up? What's about to close? What inquiries have we got on the go? In fact, you can call it, with the customization of workbooks, if you don't like the word opportunities, you can change it. You can change it to jobs, projects, inquiries, whatever you want to. So this is my opportunities landing page, and I can click on one of those and I go to an example opportunity, and you can see the format of this form is very similar to a company form. We've got that row of tabs across the top, more tabs or less tabs as you want to. Initially we're on the main tab, the key information about that opportunity, what's it called, who does it relate to, when is it going to close, what stage of the sales process are we in right now, where did this inquiry come from, all the various activities, sales activities you get involved in. So we're closing the loop on your marketing there. We know how much business we're going to get, but where has it come from? Where it came from? How much did that cost us? Again, critical ROI information to close up that loop there. So really great ways of managing, tracking, recording information. Let me just close down these screens, all customizable as well. Now, let me just take you into dashboards, because a critical part of this, certainly for a manager, and indeed even the user, is to stand back from time to time, stand back and review what's going on in there. From a user point of view, what activities are outstanding? What's overdue? Maybe I've missed something. What sales have I got on the go? What leads am I following up on? And for the manager or the business owner looking at this, what, from a company point of view, department point of view, what are my activity levels? What things are coming in? What orders are coming in? What leads are we got to catch up on by salesperson? So helping a manager do their job with these, essentially their KPIs. All right. So let me just show you an example one of, say, sales reports. And imagine I'm the sales manager and I got a few salespeople. There they are there, 5 of them there. And I can give them targets as well. We can track targets in workbooks. And as we are putting in our opportunities, as we're closing deals, this is going to update in real time. So I've got a really great way of here looking at a glance what's going on. And with the color formatting, green, orange, red, or whatever, we've got a visual display drawing our attention to, well, John here, maybe John needs some help to boost his sales up. So a great way, a number of different ways of tracking KPIs. We've got a number of different graph types in workbooks, well over 30 different graph types. Let me just scroll down here and you can see some of them: stat bars, horizontal, vertical, different chart types, donuts, and so on. More of tabular information if you prefer to see it in that format. And also, what you can do, these are interactive screens. So if we find something interesting, something a bit odd, we can click on it and we can drill down into that information to get a little bit more, zoom in, get a little bit more detail. All right, so that's your sale. That's the example of sales dashboards. You can create these. They're very, very straightforward. We'll give you initial little bit of coaching on how you do that. Other dashboards that might be of interest to you. If you're in customer support, a user, you're a technician or you're the support manager, you'll want to know, well, this one here, show me all the open cases, the cases not yet closed or completed with no overdue activities, or with none or overdue activities. So that will explain or display to you cases on the go now where maybe for whatever reason they've slipped through the net. High priority cases, of course, we can prioritize our cases. Do you have SLAs in your business? Service level agreements. Do you have to respond within 4 working hours? Do you have to resolve something within 8 working hours? Well, workbooks can take the headache out of managing those situations with the tracking of SLAs, and maybe looking at the breach of SLAs. So, on that first call, how have we performed against those SLA targets? So those SLA targets may be set by you, or maybe they're set by your customer. So, there are different types of SLAs that we could track there. So that's an example of customer support. Let's go into lead management. Let's put our sales or marketing hat on here. So this is where we can see, we just maximize this. This is where we can see, again, there's my salespeople down the left-hand side. Maybe when these leads come in, we want to track where are they at in the process? Where are they at in the journey? So we've got these different labels as we move the lead down a process, down a journey, so we can see all those people at that particular status. So Alison here, she's got 16 that she's converted. Again, I can drill into that if I want to. This is a good one. Leads not updated within the last 2 weeks. So this is demonstration data, by the way. But you get a lead. You've come away from an exhibition. Okay, you've collected 100 leads from an exhibition. You put them into your Workbooks CRM system. Incidentally, it's very easy to import information to Workbooks from a CSV or Excel file. But you put them in there, and then a few weeks later you think, have we contacted all of those leads back? Yes or no? So this is where we can see by user, by salesperson, and the lead company. Have they been updated? Or who was it last updated by? So this is the lead given to salesperson Andy, but salesperson Jane last dealt with or last updated that record. So really useful information. At a glance, we can see that. And of course, we can drill in to that. Leads by source, quite a common one. So how many leads are we getting from the website? Referrals from suppliers, cold calling, exhibitions, pay-per-click as well. Your Google ads, we link to that. You want to know where your business is coming in. So there's some leads. Let's just do one more. Let's go to marketing KPIs. And again, I'm going to show you here a dashboard that many CRMs would struggle to create. So we've got our typical stuff at the top there. Leads by month, by source, fairly standard stuff. But let me just scroll down here. Another stack bar there. Table of leads by event. Scroll down even more. Right here. Campaigns ROI. So these are the different campaigns we're doing. Maybe events, maybe a roadshow. We go to the NEC or whatever it might be. And these events, they cost us money. So we can put in the costs of these different activities. Using workbooks, we are recording our potential sales. When the order comes in, they turn into business. So we can then see what's the ROI, what's the return on investment on that marketing activity. So if it was an event and it happens once a year, well, we know next year how, we did this activity in 2023 and this event in the summer of 2024. Should we do it? Yes or no? Look back. This is going to give you pretty accurate information on how many leads you got and the total of that business and that kind of ROI on investment. And as you can see, well, this company is a Workbooks user. They're getting a very healthy return on their investment. So just a few examples there of marketing, leads, support dashboards, various dashboards. You can create your own. There are a few that come with Workbooks, but intentionally you design your own. All right, let's just cover a little bit of pricing for you. You're probably wondering, if you're fresh to this, how much does Workbooks cost? Well, it's a subscription. Like nearly every other cloud-based application, there's an annual subscription. Two different flavors of Workbooks, CRM Edition and Business Edition. CRM Edition does all the normal CRM things and can also allow you to create quotes. So it does all the sales stuff, marketing stuff, customer support stuff. Business Edition does all of what CRM does, plus the ability to create, amend, track financial transactions like orders. We're going beyond the quote stage here. Orders, sales orders, purchase orders to suppliers, invoices, credit notes. And we do link to a number of different financial applications like QuickBooks, Xero, Sage 50. You're going to need one of those. You can mix and match these, by the way. So if you're 10 users and there's only one sort of administrator accounts person, well, you have one person on that and the other 9 on that. All right, so you can mix and match these two different editions together. Now, be realistic. What help do you need? Going back to what I said, first of all, we've got a tremendous amount of experience over 30 years of implementing these solutions in mainly small, mid-sized organizations. So we've got a lot of skills and expertise with consulting with you and advising you on what setup you need, data migration, training, integrations with other applications, ongoing support, service types as well. And once we know your requirements, we will, of course, give a written proposal to you, which will be very comprehensive and cover everything you need. So that's a quick run through then of Workbooks and a little bit of a dive into reporting dashboards. Now, if you've got any questions, please pop those into the meeting control panel. I'll do my best to answer those. A couple of questions come in. Lee is asking, how can I customize dashboards and reporting for different user roles? Well, of course, that's a good question. I mean, that's a very important aspect of Workbooks. I did show you, I did explain to you when I showed you the company record. Based on user role, you can tweak Workbooks to display information relevant to that user. There's also options for ring fencing records as well. You know, if certain people shouldn't see certain information, you can hide that by user or by role. But anyway, to answer your question, Workbooks does enable you to set user level permissions. So, for example, sales managers and marketing managers, they have access to relevant records, and the drag and drop interface also lets non-technical users create and distribute dashboards to the team fitting your needs. Our next question from Harry: will my team require extensive training before using dashboards and reporting? Well, it's a case of trying to work with you, advising you what dashboard you could create. The data has to be in Workbooks, but one of the top benefits of workbooks is this easy, intuitive interface. Hopefully that's come over in the way I've shown it to you. Ease of use. It does score heavily in independent reviews compared to other competitor CRMs. And unlike other sort of reporting tools, it's meant for business users without all those techie skills, all right? So it's really, really easy. And we at Wizard, we do offer instruction and over-the-shoulder support or online support so that it's really quick for teams to adopt reporting and get up to speed really, really quickly, and you develop your own dashboards and reports. So in answer your question, no, but the devil's in the detail. Once we know your reports, we can explain to you the ease of use of creating that dashboard report. Right, don't think there's any more questions coming through. So, well, that's the end of our session. A little bit of a deeper dive into reports, a refresher of what Workbooks gives you, what does it look like, some of the pricing as well, and implementation options from the #1 Workbook supplier, Wizard Systems. As a follow-up from this, do you want a trial? Do you want to get on a 30-day trial? Would you like a formal quote? Would you like more of a detailed discussion on your needs? Well, contact us at Wizard Systems. Go to wizard-systems.com or wizard-systems.co.uk. My name is Tim Wilmot, Tim at wizard-systems.com. Thanks very much, and we'll catch up with you on our next event. Bye-bye.